Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about what I love most about the Netherlands. Number one would have to be the amount of green spaces. Now, although the Netherlands is small and densely populated, there are a large amount of green spaces throughout the country. There are numerous gardens, urban forests, public parks, meadows, and more. In fact, if I walk 5 minutes in either direction of my house, I will end up at a canal walkway with tons of trees and shrubbery. And as someone that loves nature and lives in a big city, I really appreciate that this country invests and values green spaces and infrastructure. Next on the list is public transport. Now, if I would have to sum up the Dutch public transportation system, I would say that it's the most clean, efficient, and extensive system that I've come across, at least in my travels and time living abroad in different countries. With all the trains, trams, metros, and buses that run regularly, it's quite easy to get around the country. Even the smallest of villages can be reached by public transport. Another thing to mention is that with such a reliable and easy to navigate system, there is no need to own a car. It's actually one of the most expensive places to own a car in all of Europe. We have really high road taxes here, and the fuel prices, especially now when this video is coming up, they're through the roof. So I would have to say that taking public transport really is beneficial. While we're on the topic of transport, I can actually segue into the third point, which is biking. I absolutely love that biking is a way of life in the Netherlands and an integral part of Dutch culture. The Netherlands is the largest biking nation and manufacturer of bikes in the world. There are about 20,000 miles of bike paths for cyclists. With the accessibility of bike paths, it's nice that you can hop on your bike and head to the grocery store, run errands, or visit a friend without having to travel long distances. There's so many benefits to cycling, such as reducing congestion, alleviating traffic, improving physical health, and frankly, I wish this bike-friendly culture is one that more countries would adopt, such as my own. We have quite a few cities like Seattle, for instance, that do have this bike-friendly mindset, but you know, the States is quite big and we are very heavily reliant on cars and freeways, so I don't see that changing anytime soon. Next on the list, we have produce, which is not only fresh and affordable, but it's also of great quality. For example, if you're plant-based, it's much easier here than in the States. What's even better is the seasonal produce from the local farmers market, which I think is the best way to go. So last on the list might be an obvious one, but what I absolutely love about the Netherlands is that being centrally located, the rest of Europe is easily reached. So within an hour or two, you can be in another country, experiencing another cuisine and another culture. In fact, we just visited Dusseldorf, Germany. It was really fascinating to go over the border in just 2 hours and experience German food, German beer, and the language, whereas 2 hours in California, you still end up in California. So these are just some of the aspects that I've grown to love while living in the Netherlands. Well guys, these are 5 of the many aspects that I love about the Netherlands. If you think I'm missing any, don't forget to comment them down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!